All right, today we're going to dive into a super practical and honestly, a crucial task in SAP, adding custom fields to a billable item class. Let's get right into it. So let's kick things off with a classic problem, right? Your business has a really specific need, some piece of data you absolutely have to capture for billing or reporting, but there's just no standard field for it anywhere. So what do? Okay, let's make this real with an example. Imagine your company bills customers based on different service speeds. Think internet packages. The problem is a standard speed field just doesn't exist out of the box, but it is absolutely critical for your invoices to be correct. To solve this little puzzle, we need to understand the core component we'll be tweaking, the billable item class. The best way to think of this? It's the master blueprint for your data. Essentially, the billable item class calls all the shots. It dictates the entire structure of a billable item. It defines every single piece of information that an item is even allowed to contain. If a field isn't in this class, the system basically has no idea what to do with it. And this screen right here, this is mission control for that blueprint. The Maintain Billable Item classes screen is your command center. You can see all the components that make up the data structure. And this is exactly where we'll eventually add our new field. All right, enough theory, let's get our hands dirty and walk through the step-by-step process of actually adding our custom speed field. Now, here's something that's really important to get right from the start. You can't just add a field directly to the class. Nope. The field has to exist somewhere else first. It has to be defined in what's called a customizing include. This is an absolutely non-negotiable prerequisite. And here are the specific includes you'll be working with. Depending on where your data belongs, is it part of the main item, payment data, or tax info, you'll add your new field to the corresponding structure. For our speed field, it would almost certainly go into the include from main items. So once you've defined your field in the correct include, now you are ready for the main event, adding it to the billable item class itself. Okay, let's jump back into the interface and see how this works. You'll head back to that main screen, select the class you want to modify, you can see it highlighted right here, and then you're going to click this Customer Fields button up on the toolbar. And that one click brings you right here. This is the screen where you officially tie your new field to the class. You just add a new entry, type in the name of the field you created in that customizing include, and hit save. It's really as simple as that. Now, you might be thinking, great, we're done, but hold on a sec. There's a final, absolutely critical phase to make sure the system actually recognizes and can use your new field. Let's look at how to make it all official. So just saving the field in the class doesn't actually make it live. You've changed the blueprint, sure, but you haven't told the factory to start using the new design yet. To do that, we need to run a sequence of activation steps. And it all happens in 3 key steps. First, you'll activate the configuration. Second, you generate the system interfaces. This is where the real heavy lifting happens. And finally, you activate the class for your specific client. Now, what's really cool about this part is what's happening behind the scenes. When you hit generate, the system just goes to work. It automatically creates and updates all the technical objects. We're talking database tables, APIs, function modules, the whole shebang that are needed to actually store and process data for your new field. It's building all the plumbing for you. And this is the final on switch. Activating the class within your client makes it productive. This is you telling the system, okay, this blueprint is approved and ready for use. You can now start accepting billable items that contain our new speed field. So let's bring it all home. We started with a pretty simple business problem, and now we've walked through the entire technical solution from start to finish. And there you have it. By following these steps, our custom speed field isn't just an idea anymore, it's a fully integrated part of our billing DNA. It's ready to be populated, used in billing aggregation, and displayed on customer invoices. We've successfully extended the system to meet a unique business need. This process really unlocks a huge amount of flexibility. It allows you to tailor the very core of your billing data structure to fit your business perfectly. So the question to leave you with is, what other crucial data points are just waiting to be configured? What will you unlock next?